Phoenix NXT by Sean, your host Shane Devon, joined as always by Sean
Do.
part of the Big Two here in Phoenix, and the Big Three, Bradley Beal.
Are we the Big Two?
Yeah, we're the Big Two.
Cool.
Bradley Beal
Big
is
Two's
a Phoenix Sun. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but I wanted to get more into the weeds of it with the odds of BetMGM. But before we get there, obviously I talk about our picks from yesterday, which we'll get into. But first, Sean, how are the vibes?
They're alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's
basically a Monday.
It's basically a Monday. Corbin Carroll's third in All-Star voting, so that's dope.
Yeah.
Christian Walker's still getting disrespected.
Can you name players above him?
Above Christian Walker?
Yeah.
Well, this is just top 10. I don't know where he actually lies, but Freddie Freeman and Matt Olson are 1 and 2. I'm not going to complain about that too much. Pete Alonso, Paul Goldschmidt, 3-4. I'm not going to complain about that too much. This is where I start having problems. Trey Mancini, 5th. Jake Cronenworth, 6th. Cody Clemens, 7th.
I don't even know who that
Lamont Wade Jr. He's Roger Clemens' son. He plays for Phillies. Lamont Wade Jr. 8th. Rowdy Tellez. Let's get rowdy. 9th. And Carlos Santana 10th.
Yeah, one of those are just...
Gabby Moreno 6th though. That's fun.
That's fun. How'd you do yesterday? The Blue Jays suck,
Dude,
man.
fuck the Blue Jays. Fuck them. And fuck the Astros, too. They got embarrassed by the Mets. The bad Mets. They lost 11-1, I believe.
All about the Mets.
Scherzer actually had himself a day, finally. So, yeah, the Jays suck. The Astros suck. And the Cardinals and the Nats both suck, at least pitching-wise. That was an 8-6 game, I believe. So that total got crushed.
Yep. Love that. I don't know how I did. Forgot. I had a lot of action out yesterday. Cards minus 1.5. That did hit. The over in the D-backs game, that did hit. The over in Colorado Cincy, no. And that really stunk because it was 5-4 in like the 4th inning.
Yeah.
And then it was 5-4 at the end of the game.
I don't think I will ever bet a over that involves the Rockies again for my entire life. Just because they always...
It feels like it hits every time for me.
Every time I've done it, the other team has scored like 8 million runs and they've not done their job. Not that this was not necessarily, and I didn't bet on them in this situation, but the last time I bet on them to hit the over, they scored 1 run and the Braves scored 9, and the total was 10.5.
Prop wise, how did you do?
Prop wise, how did I do? Michael Wacha.
Oh no, Alex Verdugo had RBI.
Dude,
did he
holy
score,
shit!
Though?
No, he did not. He had like the greatest game ever. He had like 83 hits and 17 RBI, but never managed to get knocked in.
Oh, man.
So that sucked.
I don't think Corbin Burns.
He
had 3 strikeouts.
Washed? Question mark. He really sucked yesterday. I'm not going to say he's actually washed.
Or Alec Thomas back.
Alec Thomas is so fucking back. It's not even funny. Homer in his first at bat. Where is the Padres game? Michael Wacha.
I don't think that he gave up 8 runs, or they gave up 8 runs.
Yeah.
So I don't think he got there. No, he didn't.
No.
I don't think so.
He literally had 0 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Wah. Tough day at the office, but I hit a nice parlay yesterday. I think I texted it to you. Cattell or Alec Thomas anytime or just 1+ hit. Seawalk 2+ bases and over 7.5. Nice little $10 payout, 55.
How did you, Jacob? How did Shane do on his props? Corbin Carroll, did he get it ever?
He hit a home run.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Right. He is really good at baseball, man.
And then I'm pretty sure Goldie hit a bomb also.
Yeah.
So
look at
that. Fucking nice little 4 for 5 day.
Hey, why not?
I'm just a little cute guy. Little cute guy that wins
Look at us all
bets.
shaved up on the face.
Yeah, real shaved up on the face. You want to talk about? I used it this morning.
Ooh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Our friends over at Manscaped, is that what you were talking about? Yep. I'm not even going to try and do like a funny read because if you missed Coyotes, Petey's back doing Manscaped reads. Talking about a smooth sack summer.
Yeah, delete.
Gudis' beard. He started talking about how his tile floor turns into shag carpet when he's done with Manscaped. Maybe too many details. All you really got to know is that Manscaped is the leader in men's grooming. And whether it's below the belt, above the neck, anywhere in between. They got the lawnmower. They got the hedge trimmer. Got to keep the nose hairs in check. How are my nose hairs going? Oof. Yeah, haven't hit the Manscaped recently.
You have it? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone has it.
Who? Of course. I wasn't here when the partnership started, so I don't know if I got anything. I don't know if they gained any free, but I got this code here.
You got 2 though. You didn't get it? You didn't get it?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, no. But it's fine. It's fine because when you use code PHNX, you get 20% off and free shipping. It's basically it might as well be free. It's the value there is unbelievable. So head to manscaped.com. Like I said, use code PHNX. You get 20% off and free shipping.
Love it.
At manscaped.com. It's a Smooth Sack Summer, boys.
Smooth Sack Summer. Temptress, we're about to get there. I promise. It says, when will we talk about the Suns?
Ad read.
One big thing that's happening is Smooth Sack Summer. Another big thing that's happening is the Phoenix Suns have a super team question mark. Some may think so. Some may not think so. And you can bet on that at BetMGM. And maybe you could use your free bet that you get from swinging for the fences at BetMGM. You can do this once a day. Log in to the promotions tab, swing for the fences.
You have to use it on MLB.
What?
You have to use it on MLB.
Oh, the bonus bet?
Yeah. Well, but the bonus bet you get on Wednesdays and Saturdays you can use on.
Yeah, you can win and then take that money.
Precisely. That's what I did, actually.
Or you can sign in every Wednesday and Saturday on the app and get a bonus bet on the house. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use that bonus code PHNX. New customers right now can get $100 in bonus bets instantly when they sign up. It's just the best place to bet on stuff. Use that bonus code PHNX for a few different offers depending on where you live. For Arizona audience, you'll get those $100 in bonus bets on your first wager with BetMGM. Again, just make sure you use that bonus code PHNX. Check out the show notes for full details. Temptress, we're almost there. And now listen to me talk about the disclaimer. Disclaimer, 21 plus to wager. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in Washington, D.C., Mississippi, Nevada, New York, and Ontario. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP Arizona, 1-800-522-4700 Kansas, Nevada, 1-800-327-5050 Massachusetts, 1-800-BETS-OFF Iowa, 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help Michigan. Let's talk about the NBA.
You know what they don't have in Michigan? A NBA championship contender.
But they do have Monty Williams.
They do have Monty Williams. So
who
they do not
stop throwing trash on the ground on your way out, Monty. You see what he said this morning? No, he didn't say that. Gambo reported that he didn't like coaching Jay Crowder or DeAndre Ayton, basically, and he wanted Jay Crowder off the team, and that's why everything happened.
I'm not going to say he's wrong.
Yeah. All right, well, there's a bunch of odds on BetMGM, including the NBA draft, and there's a lot of rumors circulating that the Suns might trade for a pick in the first round. That would be fun, but let's just talk about the title odds right now. In the NBA, you can get your Phoenix Suns. Last I saw it was plus 650 to win the championship.
That's what, yeah. Plus 650, fourth best odds.
I love it. You love it?
Yeah. I mean, listen. My thing is that they're clearly like not done. This is not the roster as it stands now. Is not going to be the roster that they play with next year. Yeah. And you know it's not going to get worse. Like they're not losing Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, or Devin Booker. So. Yeah. I think the team's only going to get better. The odds are going to become worse. So
they'll talk about the potential trades for DeAndre Ayton on Trade Machine Tuesday on PHNX Suns live at 3 p.m. One of them that interested me, I'm not going to give too much up, had Cody Martin in it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Not Caleb, but Cody.
Ooh.
Built, cut it from the same cloth.
Yeah.
The Martin brothers, the Martin twins.
True. Quite literally.
We had some more twins coming in the draft this year too. The Thompson twins.
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, I know.
I love me some twins. It was a shame the Harrison twins.
Speaking of siblings, it's unrelated but related. The Nailers, Josh Naylor and company, they have a third. There's a third Naylor that's at the combine right now. So there's going to be 3 Nailers in Major League. And it's always so interesting to me when you have a family that's good enough to all get to pros, but all bad enough to not be really that good at that level and just kind of be mediocre. Like, that's a special talent, to be just good enough to be in the MLB, or to be in MLB, but not good enough to really be a star.
So, yeah, back to basketball.
Yes.
One thing that I love is how books like BetMGM and just sports books in general can kind of prove you right sometimes. In terms of odds, because they know more than anybody.
Yes.
They always do. If you say this team is better than this team and then they play each other and one team is favored on a neutral site, then you were right, most likely. Even if they do lose, they're a better team most of the time. Same thing with MVP voting. If you don't think Devin Booker is the top 10 player in the NBA, you're just wrong. Because him and Kevin Durant are both in the top 10 odds for MVP. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th.
It's interesting to me
odds.
that he has worse odds than Kevin Durant. I know Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, but like if you watch these playoffs,
but
like he was clearly more valuable to this team.
Yeah,
well, I don't want to say clearly, but you know what I mean.
He was clearly more.
Yeah, valuable. I mean, I only reason
Durant
I hesitate
also just like had the worst
2-week
stretch of his entire career.
And that is part of why I hesitated, and the fact that like his presence obviously made Devin Booker's job a lot easier, but still.
Right now at BetMGM, you can get Durant to win the MVP at plus 1,200 and Book to win the MVP at plus 1,800.
You can get future Miami Heat guard Damian Lillard at 22,000. I'm kidding. He's not getting traded, but.
Why is this here?
What are you looking for? Victor Wembanyama, 1250 or 12,500 plus 12,500.
Throwing out the first pitch at the Yankees game tonight.
Boo!
I don't like that. Make him throw underhand.
Boo!
Anything he does for that.
Couldn't he just hand it to the catcher?
No. I need him to throw as hard as possible.
Why?
So then he gets drafted in Major League Baseball because I'm not rooting for injury. I'm not a bad person. Get drafted in Major League Baseball, and then Scoot will be drafted first overall and I'll win some money.
Oh,
yeah.
You were rooting for injury.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
I'm not a bad person.
You were.
I'm not a bad person.
You were.
I want him to get drafted in Major League Baseball.
Have you seen any trades that interest you about DA? Where would you want to see either him land or
Orlando?
You want to see him in Orlando? Do you want Markelle Fultz for him?
Hey.
No, Wendell Carter Jr.
I want Markelle Fultz.
And Jalen Suggs.
Because J. Cole said he was going to be good at one point.
I forgot how good Jalen Suggs was before he got hurt.
True.
That game winner in the COVID tournament was awesome.
Yeah.
The floater. Oh my god.
The COVID tournament was so fun.
It was so elite.
Basketball peak then.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where would it be fun with I mean, this is not really about him. I would just like to see Damian Lillard get any kind of help. But I know there's nothing really to trade for him to Portland. I mean, not that this is an option. I haven't read Gerald's article yet, but
he sent him to Portland for Anthony Simmons and Nasir Little.
They're not trading Anthony Simons for DA. Like straight up, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that.
Is Boston on the table?
Yeah, Boston's been talked about with Grant Williams and Malcolm Brogdon. They'd probably throw in campaign.
I love Malcolm Brogdon.
So do I.
I love Malcolm Brogdon.
I don't like Robert Williams.
I
like Robert Williams. I don't like Grant Williams. I would love Robert Williams.
Yeah,
Robert Williams does have some DA in him, though.
Yes, so very much.
But Robert Williams is a lot better defender than DeAndre Ayton is.
Yeah, but I would take Grant Williams over campaign.
You take Grant Williams over campaign?
Yes.
I don't like Grant Williams.
I don't really like Grant Williams either, but I don't really like campaign.
Grant Williams looks like he ate Malcolm Brogdon. That's literally what he looks like.
But I think that's just a cherry on the top when you're getting Malcolm Brogdon. So that would be fun. Plus, I think the Celtics could use DA. I think he would be fun in that situation.
I want a top 15 pick in this draft for DeAndre Ayton, plus a couple role players. That's my dream. That's you're asking a lot then. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be a dream. I love this draft class. So much. So much.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, you know how I feel about Scoot.
I'm not talking about Scoot. They're not getting Scoot.
I know what I'm just saying. I'm talking about this draft class.
Relax on Scoot.
I'm not going to relax on Scoot. He's a fucking specimen of a human being.
I think where do they have him mocked right now? Anthony Black. Where do they have him mocked?
Ooh.
Because that's my guy.
Ooh,
Anthony Black is obviously, I'm an Arkansas. I'm a Must fan. I'm an Arkansas fan. But Anthony Black is I really liked his game in college. But the way that the scouts are talking about him and the stuff I'm hearing, this may be smoke and mirrors to try to get people to trade up for him. But people are saying that he's the smartest player they've ever seen play the game. In the past 10 years as a prospect. And he showcased a lot of that at Arkansas. He did not play like a freshman. That would be very fun. I'm going to kind of look.
Well, I wonder, this is a kind of a random thought. When was the last time the top 2 picks in the league did not play college basketball? Top 2 picks in the draft
Maybe
did not
never.
play. Right?
High school. That's
yeah, true. But it's
after the high school,
basketball is it's a different time to be alive.
Also, their second round pick wasn't included, right? It was being reported that it's probably not included, but officially it wasn't included.
I honestly don't know
because that's 52, and you're looking at a range of a guy like maybe Jaime Jaquez.
Julius Tubelis. Just kidding. He's going to be a terrible NBA player if he manages to make it there.
Where is it?
I would have loved for them to draft Judah Mintz if he had declared.
Anthony Black is being mocked 8 to 10.
Okay. To the Wizards.
Damn.
Trade for him too.
You mentioned Judah Mintz again.
He is not in the draft. But I really like.
Oh, Muhammad Gay will be there in the second round. That'd be fun,
dude. That would be so much fun.
Stand up.
Pac-12 stand up.
Yeah. Yeah. I would want a. I'd want to pick.
Yeah, I like that
because that's cheap depth.
Yeah,
love me some cheap depth.
Agreed.
You know, it's not cheap depth.
What's that?
The sub that disappeared. That is expensive depth.
Oh,
that is a sub that is expensive. Shout out to, or not shout out. Prayers go out to the people that are
hey, yo, shout out to Mrs. Sub. It should be so tragic to have a like an accident at sea when you're exploring the Titanic, like the accident at sea.
Yeah. You know that sub is being controlled or can be controlled by a Logitech controller, and that's it's gotten lost before because they just didn't know where they were with a Logitech controller. Yeah, crazy.
Dude, technology is a lot.
Crazy. I've always wanted to go in a submersible. I might have to postpone that.
I have been in like a former military submarine before, not like underwater, but it was floating in the water. So I was under the water, but it wasn't completely submerged. That's as close as I'll get.
Yeah. Submersibles are cool though.
No, they're cool from a distance.
I just wouldn't want to go that deep.
Yeah. Oh God, absolutely not. It's so terrifying just to think about. I don't like it. Aquariums freak me out, dude. I love aquariums. They're awesome. But like when you're in like one of those things where it's got like the arch and they're floating over, I'm like, this is going to crack and I'm going to drown.
That freaks you out?
Dude, water gives me the heebie-jeebies.
If it did crack, you could just, the tanks aren't that deep.
No, but there's creatures. The creatures are what creeps me out about the water.
The creatures?
Yes.
I just don't like that I can't see the bottom.
Yeah,
that too. I don't like the feeling. That's why I think I would also hate floating in space. I just don't like the infinite feeling. I don't be like feeling like I'm lost in a infinite vacuum.
Yeah. I mean, I hate it. It's one of those
40 people listening to us talk about this.
Good.
Hell yeah. Suns are in space. There's suns in space.
There is a sun in space. It's just a star.
Dude, the other day on the TV, 911, one of those cable TV shows was on, and they were talking about they had like a tsunami on Santa Monica Pier. That right there is nightmare fuel. Like a tsunami, I think is the worst possible natural disaster.
Yeah, but tsunamis are also like predictable.
Yeah, they are. That was my thing in the show. Like they should show the water recede, and so you could just see the ground. Everyone's just standing there being like, what's this? If I am standing on Santa Monica Pier and I look down at the edge of it and I can see the ground, I am turning around and running as fast as I can.
You know what I'm doing? I'm sprinting toward it and diving
under. Yeah, I don't know why people don't do that. Just dive under the tsunami.
Or I'm letting that take me out.
Just ride this. Just get a surfboard and ride the tsunami.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. We're live here for about a 15-minute show every Monday through Friday at noon right here on the PHNX Sports.
Or 20 minutes when natural disasters come up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I almost said shout out to the submersible again. You can follow me on Twitter at Shane. You can follow Shawn on Twitter at Shawn_pause. You can follow Shawn on Twitter at PHNX_bets. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'll be on my Die Hard today. PHNXlocker.com. Get some merch as well. And we will see you tomorrow. But until then, peace. Whoa. Peace, love, and
just dive under it, bro. Just dive under the tsunami.